Today we have a super special guest, a powerful woman. She is an interior designer, painter, sublessor, house flipper, and participant of Shark Tank 2022. Shalise Barnes.
Thank you so much for inviting me.
So Shalise, interior designer, painter, tell us a little bit for us how it started.
When I moved to Malta, I started kind of buying and flipping properties. We had budgets of like 20,000 euros. I was there with a screwdriver by myself, like installing the kitchen.
How was this process for you to choose nice designs?
Because I'm specialized in working in Airbnb myself, I'm using that to kind of leverage for my clients who are investors. My style is usually eclectic. I like these kind of old historic houses, but then instead of lights, I put like disco balls, and I like light the disco balls. Like something, it looks even like the house was abandoned, but you have this like super modernist furniture, so you have that kind of contrast. It's influenced as well by these kind of romantic stories of like abandoned houses, like secret gardens and stuff like this, and that feeling of maybe mystery. My biggest project that I worked on so far was actually one of my own investments. We invested in a 300 square meter palazzo in the 3 cities. I designed the space and I also brought together the investors. We invested almost 200,000 euros. The house went viral on TikTok. Last week we had a guest who stayed in the property. By this week, 2.5 million. I'm starting to like invest in some other places. I'm working a lot on YouTube for like properties in Sicily because I think it's very investable right now and I have a lot of knowledge there. There's a lot of Americans and Canadians trying to buy property in Italy and they don't know anything about it. And it is a bit complicated actually, and you do need a bit of language skill. I want like people who have, 20, 30, 50,000. That can get you an investment somewhere else that will make you then greater returns and maybe give you some kind of passive income stream. When I'm looking in Sicily now, for example, the structure of the townhouses, you can divide them into 2 units quite easily. You usually have a separate entrance downstairs, which is used as like a store or a garage, and then you have an upper floor. Sometimes the upper floor you can divide it also in 2 units. So already you're looking at basically 3 units from one property. Based on my calculation, I'm estimating net revenues each unit at like 10,000 annually. We're talking like under 50,000 for a house, you get 2 units. That makes 20,000 annually. So you're looking at 40% returns. We're doing kind of full service consultations for investors. So we help you determine what kind of property you should buy based on your budget, what's going to make you the most revenue. And then we put together the comprehensive design part and budget, which is where I come in. We project manage the whole thing for the client and then ultimately do the property management later.
Find Project Artemis on social media, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, and The Piero Street, your podcast in Malta. See you in the next episode. Thank you.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.
I have dreams about toilets. Did I order the wrong toilet? What about the color? Is it arriving on? I will go into someone's bathroom and be like, oh, toilet.